This episode is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, the #1 seller of games and gaming accessories. And GatheringMagic.com, the #1 resource for Magic the Gathering news and articles.
Let's get fishy with it. Fishy with it. Oh, no, wait, that's the wrong way to do it. It's let's get fiscal. But, welcome to Commander Players and Planeswalkers, and I got a special deck for you guys on a budget build. My name is Kyle, and this is my Sygg River Guide Tribal EDH.
Alright guys, I'm going to be starting off today with our creature base today, and it's going to be pretty exciting. So, if you guys don't know what Sygg River Guide is, he is 1 white, 1 blue, island walk, 2/2, and for 1 colorless, 1 white, target merfolk you control gains protection from the color of your choice to the end of turn. So his subtype is merfolk and wizard. We'll be having most of the wizard. We'll be having some subtypes of wizard come up, so you'll be able to use your wizard effects and probably copy some instant sorceries, maybe have a little bit of interaction. But this is all merfolk base. So this is going to be on a budget build, on a tribal, and this deck is going to be under $100 for you guys. So let's not waste any time. Let's get to it. Alright, so we're going to start off today. Creature base. So we got Lord of Atlantis. Adapt an Automaton, because we need more lords. What's cool about this is you can name wizard, or you can name merfolk if you really need wizard as your subtype. Master of Pearl Trident. Merfolk Sovereign, Merrow Reejerey, great, Coralhelm Commander, Sage of Fables, Tideshaper Mystic. It sort of pseudo stops non-basic lands, sort of, and it gets you in with your merfolks with your island walking creatures. Cosi Trickster, because with a 4-player commander-based deck, you'll be able to have a lot of players shuffle their libraries, and you can get counters on this guy. Sea Hunter, so that way you can search for merfolks and put them directly into play. We got Merrow Harbinger, so that way you can search up a merfolk card and put it on top. Wanderwine Prophets, who doesn't love taking an extra turns? Search Banner, who doesn't love a boomerang on a creature every time this becomes tapped? Lullmage Mentor, because you get dudes after countering, and you can counter spells with your dudes. So it's like an universal thing. Thadadel Inquisitor, get your opponents to give you their soul rings, or whatever artifacts of your choosing. Grimoire Thief, so that way you can exile cards, but they won't know what you exiled, but you will. Its bottom ability is not relevant in this case, but it's just for removal. Stonybrook Schoolmaster, get your dudes, or get a dude every time this guy becomes tapped. Waterspout Weavers, because if you can't get in with ground pounder dudes, you might as well make them flying and have some sort of evasion. Wake Thrasher becomes big instantly. You know, when you untap all your permanents, easily this guy can become a 9/9 or a 10/10. Stonybrook Angler, with those interactions of tapping those dudes, if you really need to tap down a dude, or you really need to untap a dude, or tap one of their dudes, it's all up to you. Simic Fluxmage, this was mostly for as a filter merfolk, but it has some interaction with +1/+1 counters, and it just gets your guys bigger. Silvergill Douser, it stops big, huge, humongous dudes, and it's a combat trick. Judge Occurrence, because all that life is actually worth gaining with, when you get in with your dudes. Shapeshare, if you want to copy one of your dudes, copy one of your lords, or copy one of their humongous dudes. Streambed Aquitects to have one of your merfolks gain island walk or have a land become an island. Sigil Tracer. This is when you can copy target instant or sorcery by tapping 2 mana and 2 untapped wizards you control. So you can copy their giant blow up the board spell, which I wouldn't really recommend for this deck. Or you can copy one of yours. Super sweet card. Stonybrook Banneret makes your merfolk and wizards cost 1 less. Super cool. Rootwater Thief. Who doesn't like extracting cards from people's decks? Maybe like combo players who try to combo off. Harpoon Sniper. If anyone's attacking or blocking, you could just snipe them in the face. Hint, hint, Call of Duty reference. Wellgabber Apothecary. Because if Sygg River Guide cannot win you the game, or he's Pitney Needled, you need a backup plan. Stormtide Leviathan. This is the only guy that is not a merfolk, but he can make all lands become islands in addition to their other types. And it stops other ground pounders that don't have island walk. So, we'll get into our spell base. We're going to start off with our instants. We got a Crib Swamp. Because, well, there's only one interaction of merfolk in this deck, but it's also, you know, every creature type at all times. Sorry for choking up, guys. I'm just kind of new at this. Counterlatch. Maybe you got that Stormtide Leviathan in your hand, and you just want to play it and counter a spell. Brainstorm. Who doesn't love drawing a card? Seeing top 2. Boomerang. Classic bounce spell. Ghostway, because they'll get Sad Panda Face every time they try to blow up the board, and you go, nope, I'm going to save my guys, and they go, oh. Negate. Saving Grasp, in case they target with, let's say, a Dreadbore or any other removal spell, and you just want to bounce them up. Stream of Unconsciousness. It's mostly a filter, but a draw spell, and sort of a combat trick. Safe Passage. Cool combat trick. Into the Royal, cool bounce spell, and a cantrip. Spare from Evil. Oh my gosh, I have won this game with a Johnny Goldmane. His avatar token. I had my avatar token have a 32/32, and my opponent was at like 28. So I cast Spare from Evil, and that won me the game. Most of the time, humans won't be irrelevant because they'll be playing a lot of archetypes that are not human-based. So that's why I have them in here, and like I said, if you can't get in with Island Walk or any other form, you might as well have more ways to get in. Purify the Grave, because you always have people who are trying to get in or use some goofy combo with graveyards. Blue Sun Zenith. Drawing cards. Render Silent. It's a cool counter spell. Dissipate. Rewind. Sage's Dowsing. It's a cantrip and it counters a spell. Rebuke. Essence Scatter. Gitaxian Probe. Who doesn't love looking at a player's hands? Probe. Devastation Tide if you want to reset the board. Revoke Existence for those pesky artifacts or enchantments. Supreme Verdict. This is a reset button. I wouldn't normally play this unless my opponent has more of an advantage than I do. Stolen Identity. Take advantage of your island walking creatures. Time Reversal. Octopus Will. And let's just go ahead and zoom this in real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, I was sorry to say, but we got it in the sorceries. My fault, guys. Aqueduct's Will. So that way you can get you can make an island and draw a card out of it. Summon the School. Get schooled, guys, because you're gonna make some dudes, and it can recycle itself. Spreading Seas. Stop a non-basic land and draw a card. Merrow Commerce. Untap all your dudes at the end of your turn. Reincarnate Bliss. Stop one of there, guys. Stony Silence. We don't run much of artifacts in this deck, so we're going to stop our opponents from playing those humongous artifacts that can be sort of bombs at times. Oh, I keep forgetting. I only have these 4 enchantments in this deck. Now we're going to artifacts. We got Door to Destinies. We got Diviner's Wand. Why you guys might ask, I won't normally have pay it to equip cost. I'll normally have a wizard come into play, and I love drawing cards for its ability and gaining flying out of it every time I draw a card. Ring of Evos Isle. If you can't get in with Sygg River Guide, or you have to have some way of having hexproof for one of your guys. And now, this is the only Planeswalker in the deck, is a Johnny Goldmane, 2 colors, 2 white, for loyalty. For his +1, you gain 2 life, -1, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. All creatures you control gain vigilance till the end of turn. -6, you gain a avatar token equal to, the power toughness is equal to life total. Pretty sweet. Now we're going to get into our land base for this deck, and our land base is going to be, as I said, budget. So, we got Evolving Wilds, we got Hunter Garrelaf, just in case you want to get a creature back, Ghost Quarter, stop one of their pesky non-basic lands, Terramorphic Expanse, Hollowed Fountain, Vivid Creek, Wanderwine Hub, the 1 out of 5 tribal lands, Seachrome Coast, sorry about that, Glacial Fortress. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 planes for this deck, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 islands for this deck. Alright guys, if you like my enthusiasm, thanks for watching Commander decks. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and favor this video. If you guys want to see more, let me know in the comment section. I'll be looking through this video and seeing if you guys want more. Until then, tap those cards down so I don't have to. Peace.